Hello and welcome back to Experimental Deck Building. I'm Onitsin, and today we will be finally playing the last questing test, or the last test for the Scions of Arnor Fellowship, a Dunedain focused fellowship where one deck is the traditional engage all the enemy's combat deck, using Dunedain tricks to keep them around and defend them consistently. The other deck is a Dunedain location control deck, using Idran's readying ability for a variety of purposes. And today we will be playing Journey Up the Anduin, the first quest, in the Wilds of Ravanian box. This is my first time actually playing this quest, so it will be interesting to see what comes of it. And it's been a little while since I've played these decks as well. But now that the image packs for this quest are uploaded, and now that I'm back to having time for recording, I figured it's time to knock this one out and see what we can do. So, without any further ado, let's get started here. Looking at deck 1's opening hand, I really don't like this one. I mean, yeah, I just really would rather see Era Valandil or Armored Destrier in my opening hand, so we're going to take a mulligan. I guess that's a thing. It's a thing we can do, I suppose. That's a worse opening hand, I think, but what can you do? Over here, Light of Valinor is good to start with. Asploth's fine. Nothing else is really useful. I'd really like some more card draw, so I think we're going to take a mulligan over here, too. And there we are. There's Arwen. And a test of will. I think this is just about perfect. So let's go ahead and get started on the quest. Woodman Village and the Old Fort are out of play, set aside. Create the Evil Creatures deck, which Octagon has so graciously done for us. Oh, I forgot. Thrindir, I'm supposed to pull a side quest out before I take my mulligan. So we'll pull out Gather Information, close and shuffle, and shuffle everything back in. That is a mistake on my part. If I had remembered to do that, I would have been just fine playing through even with that annoying opening hand. We will just take the hand we're dealt here and not mulligan it, regardless if it's good or bad. Meh. Not particularly useful. But there's Gather Information. I have historically left Gather Information in the sideboard, and I'm not 100% sure why it wasn't there when I loaded the deck. Oh, because we cut down to 50 cards, and so you can't publish a deck on Rings DB with 49 cards, because the 50th card was in the sideboard for ease of Octagon access. That's slightly annoying, but whatever. Alright, so shuffle the encounter deck and discard cards from the top until 2 locations are discarded. So 1 location. Oh, that's 2 locations right there. So we will shuffle these all back into the deck. And we are left with 2 locations in the staging area. Wooded Riverbank. When Wooded Riverbank is explored, put the top card of the Evil Creatures deck into play engaged with the first player. Well, that's interesting. And Lonely Lands, while it's in the staging area, it gains after an event is played during the quest phase. Place it face down under Lonely Lands, and Lonely Lands gets +2 threat for each face down card underneath it. Interesting. So, after placing progress from questing successfully, we place a resource. In the beginning of the encounter phase, we remove a resource and add the top card of the evil creature's deck to the staging area. And cannot be defeated while an enemy from the evil creature's deck is in play. So, I think it's wise not to place progress there, if we can avoid it. And I think we'll start avoiding it with side quests. So let's go ahead and get started, draw our first cards, collect our resources, another quick ears. Alright. Deck 2 will play Daron's Runes. Drawing 2 cards. Ooh, there's an Ancient Matham. Ooh. Useful. I don't need 2 copies of Quick Ears. 1 should be just fine. So let's go ahead and play Gather Information and a Dunedain Warning on Amarthiel. We'll now be defending for 4 defense. And let's drop an Entangling Nets into the staging area. Good enough for me at the moment. Over here, we are going to drop Arwen out. And now I'll leave Guarded Ceaselessly where it is. So questing, we'll quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, raising threat by 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, against 5 in the staging area. And we're going to quest against Gather Information. The first reveal, weighed down, attached to the hero with the most attachments without weighed down attached. Then exhaust attached hero, and after that hero readies, we choose and discard an attachment from it. That's annoying. Okay. Second reveal, Goblin Troop, which is immediately trapped. We've added 3. So it's actually down to 3 attack and 2 defense. You know what? I am just going to leave it there. That's fine. Fine by me. So we're going to make 3 progress. We will travel to the Lonely Lands. And we will avoid engaging the Goblin Troop. Oh, Arwen, by the way, is targeting Amarthiel, who is, for the moment, 5 defense. But we will ready and discard this Dunedain Warning. Southway. Oh, and I forgot I was going to use Barivore on deck 2. And there we are. Over here, we have Elda here. That's nice. Secret Vigil. We're going to drop down Guardian of Arnor. Although we probably ought to play deck 2's cards first. Don't have much to do here, so we'll save a resource for a Test of Will. We'll drop an Ancient Matham onto that wooded riverbank there. And we'll drop a Woodman's Clearing, too. Alright, so there's currently 6 threat in staging. We'll quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 against 6. First reveal, Hills of Wilderland, which is 4 threat. And Misty Mountain Goblins. Well, that's fun. Nope, we're fine. That's all we got. So, in the travel phase, we will play south away to travel to the wooded Riverland. Putting Lonely Lands back in the staging area. Oh, and we fail the quest by 1. But we drop both players' threat by 2 from the play of South Away. And deck 2 will optionally engage both the Goblin Troop and the Misty Mountain Goblins, making this Guardian of Arnor 3 defense. We will block Goblin Troop, raising our threat by 2. We'll block Misty Mountain Goblins. Attach this card to the attacking enemy. It actually deals a damage this time. Slightly annoying. Bear of War will draw 2 cards over here for deck 1. Then we'll ready, discarding way down, and advance to the next stage of the quest. Ooh, there we go. Well, start with deck 1. Marthiel gets an extra resource. And let's discard that shadow effect too. Let's have Bear of War draw cards for this deck. Master of the Forge and a Vigilant Dunedain. Let's grab Master of the Forge, exhaust him to look for the top 5 cards. Let's grab an Armored Destrier. Which we will immediately play onto a Marthiel. And that's all we've got. Over here, let's play Light of Valinor onto Glorfindel. And a West Road Traveler for extra questing boosts, or now this is up to 5 threat now, and 5 location, or 5 quest points. You know what? I'm willing to do it. There's a Verendo. Raise my threat by 5. Discarding the Hills of Wilderland. Should have done that before Master of the Forge was played. I could have saved myself a point of threat, but what's done is done here. So, questing. 2 with Halvarad, 2 with Therindir, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 against 2. The first reveal is Gladden Fields, and the second is another goblin troop. Well, that is really fun. So we add 6, and we make a single point of progress, clearing the wooded riverbank, drawing 3 cards for the first player and lowering their threat by 3, and adding the top card of the evil creature stack, Goblin Sniper, because of course it is. We will travel to the Lonely Lands. I will leave the goblin troop up there for the moment. We will block the goblin troop for 4, returning it to the staging area, readying, discarding a shadow card, and then blocking the Misty Mountain goblins, and then we'll attack back for 3, which is enough to do a point of damage to it. And the Goblin Sniper will start dealing damage. We've drawn another Test of Will. We'll use Barivore to draw 2 more cards. And we will play a West Road Traveler to swap out these Lonely Lands for the Gladden Fields. Slight reduction of the threat in the staging area. Should be good. Over here, we'll drop down one of these entangling nets. We will... Oh, Amarthiel got 1 less resource. We will master the forge to grab... Ooh, Ranger Provisions. Might as well. We'll drop a Secret Vigil on my Goblin Sniper, reducing the threat in the staging area at least a little bit. We'll drop Ranger Provisions up there on these Lonely Lands. And that's all I've got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. First reveal, Scions of the Anduin. Second is another Misty Mountain Goblins Cotton Trap, adding 3 threat to the staging area. I don't really have a way to increase that. That's fine, we'll take the threat increase. I will optionally engage the Goblin Troop and these and this other Goblin Troop, I suppose. Then if I do nothing, these Misty Mountain Goblins will go down right there. Just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no. I forgot the threat reduction from Secret Vigil will actually make a single progress. It's a start. These Misty Mountain Goblins are now up to 5 attack. I'm up to 4 defense. And that Goblin Troop is also at 5 attack. This is exciting already. Oh, and they're up to 4 attack. We're up to 6 attack. Oh boy. Well, we'll play to Deep Knowledge. Well, I think I can survive one more round of this. But nothing more. Well, let's give it a shot. Take this attack from the goblins undefended. They're 0 attack because of the nets. That's fine. I will block this goblin troop with a Marthiel, adding a stray goblin to the staging area. Readying to discard the shadow card from the goblin troop. We'll block the Misty Mountain Goblins with the Guardian of Arnor. Take another damage, and a Marthiel will block this goblin troop, taking 2 damage. And I have nothing, and Halbrad can't hurt the Misty Mountain Goblins. Glorfindel, however, can kill those ones. And now we'll raise our threat by 1. And we'll ready everybody up. And we'll drop down a Woodman's Clearing and a Ancient Matham on those Lonely Lands. While we're at it, Master the Ford will pick up Arrow of Valandel finally. Which we will immediately play. Exhausting it to put in a second Guardian of Arnor for free. And we will pay 2 to drop in an Andrath Guardsman, canceling the attack from this goblin troop. Oh, the goblin sniper did another sniping thing like that. And we will drop out Entangling Nets again. Over here, we will play a Dunedain Lookout. You know, I'll keep a resource up for a test of will, but I will drop one more Ancient Matham onto it. We're going to travel there, reducing both decks' threat by 4. I think that'll be fine. So we're going to quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 against 2, 3, 4, 5. This time we might actually clear something. The first reveal, Lost in the Wild. I'm going to cancel that, which will go under the Lonely Lands. Second reveal is a Stray Goblin. Gets caught into a trap, but does surge. Either raise my threat by 1 for each ally I control, or deal a damage to each ally I control. Well, we'll raise our threat by 3, and by 4. That's fine. So we've added, so now there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 threat. So we make 7 progress. Adding both of those to the victory display, search the entire deck for Keep Watch. And search the entire deck for, I think, Double Back. Use Bear of Ore to draw 2 cards over here. Good. During the travel phase, we will immediately play South away to travel to the Lonely Lands, reducing both players' threat by 4. Alright. And I cannot engage any enemies, which is perhaps potentially annoying, but could be worse. So this enemy is not attacking. Marthiel will block this first goblin troop. And I think there it is. There's game. That was unfortunate. If I had had a single spirit resource left over, could have canceled that with a hasty stroke. Wouldn't have lost Marthiel. I suppose I could have thrown the Guardians of Arnor under the bus if I had to, but alright, let's give this another shot. I think I made a few misplays there. Focusing on some cards that maybe weren't as necessary. Ooh, that's an interesting opening hand there. And Journey Up the Anduin. Alright, I'm keeping that opening hand. That opening hand stays. This opening hand doesn't matter because we're not using it. We're pulling out Gather Information because that's supposed to be pulled out of your deck before you even draw your first card, I believe. So this is my real opening hand. And I think I'll keep it. Starting Heir of Elandil is very good. So we'll discard until X locations, Hills of Wilderland, and the Gladden Fields. That's just fine. Ready everybody up? Or rather, resource up and start the game. We'll play out gather information. We'll play out Heir of Valandil. And we'll drop down 2 copies of Deep Knowledge and draw 4 cards. Oh, very nice. And over here, that's fine. Ooh. Could do something very interesting there. And then we will play a Dunedain pipe onto Idran, I think. And we'll pipe away this second copy of Arwen for another copy of South Away. That is fine, I think. So with no So yeah, with no location control, I think it might be slightly dangerous to play these Dunedain Pathfinders. On the other hand, you know what? Why not? Could use the another Gladden Fields. Could use the extra willpower. And presumably we will be able to hand a 3rd copy of the Gladden Fields. We're just digging ourselves deeper and deeper into a hole, is that it? Let's play down Arwen. And that will be all. Quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 against... Oh, and that's gone up to 5. That was another good reason not to play the Dunedain Pathfinders yet. Oops. 17 against 14. Where it could have been 13 against 6. Oh well, life goes on. First reveal, Scions of the Anduin. Second reveal, Dangerous Crossing. There is no active location, so it just searches. Lonely Lands. Well, hello, location lock. We make no progress. We will travel to Hills of Wilderland. And we will ready everybody up. This is going to be interesting, I think. Oh, and I should have raised my threat by 1 for Glorfindel. Let's pipe away this second copy of a Keen or Quick Ears for Cillian. Well, next round she'll actually be really, really good. Let's drop a Light of Valinor down, and an Ancient Madam up on, I don't know, say this Lonely Lands. And we will drop down a Dunedain Lookout. Actually, why do that? We're saving it for Cillian. Over here, well, we're a little stuck as far as things like this go, so let's quest again for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 18, raising our threat by 1 more. 18 against 3, 6, 9, 12. That's actually a little better odds. First reveal, okay, that's gone up, by the way, is another Hills of Wilderland. Oh. We actually lost questing by 1 last time. We didn't break even. Yep, that's ridiculous. And the second reveal is, of course, the Misty Mountain Goblins. So we've added... Okay, we're losing by 3. I will optionally engage these Misty Mountain Goblins. Blocking with Marthiel. And adding a Stray Goblin to the staging area. Ready everybody up. There's a feint. So useful. Ah, Ravanian Outrider. We're going to start with Cillian. Boosting threat and quest points by 1. While over here, we'll exhaust Air of Valandil to drop down the Sard Fort Sentry, drawing a card, but more importantly giving me some willpower. And then we'll drop down a Dunedain. Now we'll drop down a Ranger of Cardolan. So now 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 21 in the staging. We'll quest for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then exhaust Cillian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to reduce the threat in the staging by 6. Which is excellent. The first reveal is a Goblin Troop. The second is a Lonely Lands. We add 5. And we actually make 2 progress. Lonely Lands goes right over there. We will pipe away one of these copies of South Away. Drawing a Test of Will. That's good, I suppose. The Goblin Troop will come, bringing down the Stray Goblin with it. This is going to get really interesting really fast. because I suddenly don't have characters to defend. Amarthia will block the goblin troop. That's as fine can get. Halbrad will block the stray goblin and will take the Misty Mountain goblins undefended, losing a hero. And that is end of game. All right. Well, let's sit back and do just a little bit of analysis here. This game was lost, by and large, due to a misplay on turn 1. I had a Hills of Wilderland in play, and I played down 2 copies of Dunedain Pathfinder, both of which brought out locations greater than the willpower they added, and boosted Hills of Wilderland at the same time. That was a stupid idea, and if I hadn't made that mistake, I don't know if I'd have cleared Gather Information the first round, but we'd have been in much better shape. So let's try this one more time, having learned our lesson against this quest. That it's not something you can just blindly drop down these decks and successfully do things. Again, ignoring what Octagon default draws for the opening hand because we have to pull Gather Information out. So our real opening hand is this one. And Arrow of Valandil is nice. And attack cancellation is decent. I think I'd rather have Armored Destrier though. And of course that means I get nothing. Pity. Over here, I want either Arwen or Light of Valinor, and I have neither, so we'll take a mulligan and get, again, neither, but this time with Asphaleth. That's a start. So let's go ahead and pull Gather Information in hand and get started. Gladden Fields and Banks of the Anduin are our opening locations. We'll get our opening resources and card. Ooh, and there's Arwen. Excellent. And let's play out Gather Information. Let's play out a Dunedain Warning. And let's play out Entangling Nets. Over here, let's play out Arwen. Play Daron's Runes. Draw 2 cards, another... Interesting, let's ditch Athelas. Play another copy of Daron's Runes, Heirs of Arendelle, 2 copies of Heirs of Arendelle. Let's ditch Guarded Ceaselessly then. And the last copy of Daron's Runes, Test of Will and a Light of Valinor. Will ditch a second copy of Heirs of Arendelle. Alright, we'll quest 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Amarthiel's up to 5 defense. 11 against 4 in staging. First reveal is a stray goblin who gets netted. Second reveal, lost in the wild. Ouch. That hurts. Well, we make a lot of progress. Clearing, gather information. This deck is going to pull out Keep Watch, even though we can't play it yet. While this deck is going to find something that we don't care about discarding, like one of our duplicate Arwins. Now we'll ready everybody up. Oh, and exhaust Barivore over for deck 1. Sorry about that. And we were going to travel to Banks of the Anduin. We can't engage a stray goblin. And now, most important card to get out is either Light of Valinor or Asphalloth. I think we're going to go with Light of Valinor. Discarding the rest of the hand, drawing 2 more cards with Barivore, Quick Ears, and a Hasty Stroke. Now we will play a Dunedain Pipe onto Idrin, piping away those Quick Ears, and drawing instead a Dunedain Pathfinder. That'll be next round's problem. This round we will play an Armored Destrier, and nothing. We will quest against 4 in staging. We'll quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 against 4 in staging. As long as we reveal at least 2 threat, we won't have to add the top card of the Evil Creatures deck. First reveal. That's doomed 1. We'll choose Raise Threat on both sides. And the second reveal is Lonely Lands, which means we're going to make exactly 3 progress, sending Banks of the Anduin back to the top, and traveling to the Lonely Lands. And readying everybody up. Barivore will draw us further cards. There's double back. And over here, we will save our resources. While over here, we will play double back. And let's pipe away. What should we pipe away? Let's pipe away. Actually, I think we're doing all right. We don't need the Heirs of Arendelle right now. We'll go to the bottom of the deck and draw a Northern Tracker instead. And with the Dunedain Pathfinder, let's add the Banks of the Anduin back to the top of the deck. So questing against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll send 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Yeah, 11. First revealing Hills of Wilderland, which is 5, and Weighed Down, which I would love to cancel, but I lost my Test of Will. So that's going to go there. So we added 5, putting a single point of progress. Then we'll discard this warning when Amarthiel readies. We draw a feint, draw another Pathfinder. Beravor draws us 2 cards. Pipe away those quick ears for a test of will. I'll take it. And let's get out a Northern Tracker, saving a resource for a test of will. Over here, let's play out Master of the Forge, pulling up Heir of Orlando, spending Halbrand's resources to play it, and shuffling the deck. Hills of Wilderness up to 6. And so we'll quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Against 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14 against 11. The first reveal is another Gladden Fields. And the second is another Lonely Lands. So that's fail questing by 2. Where are all of our enemies? Since Amarthiel did not exhaust, we don't have to get rid of that Armored Destrier. I'm fine with that. Let's pipe away that Light of Valinor. There's Asphaleth, which we will play right now. Actually, first. Over here, I mean, there's nothing really to play. Guardian of Arnor might be worth it. Oh yes, and Master of the Forge, with which we'll pick up another Dúnedain Warning, which we'll wait to play until we can see if we can find an Athelas over here. Speaking of which, Beravor will pick us up 2 more cards. We will spend all 3 on a Ravanian Outrider. I think. No. We'll save our money so that we can play a Test of Will if we need to. We'll use Asphaleth on this Gladden Fields, sending it to the victory display. So now, still 6, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I think this is the moment we need to pull out the Ravanian Outrider. Boosting it up by 1, but we're still improving our willpower ratio, and we'll be able to clear some threat quickly. So, questing for 2, 4, 5 with Guardian of Arnor, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll put the Rider or the Ravania Outrider's progress there. So we're doing 17 against 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not bad. First reveal, Wooded Riverbank. Second reveal, Frenzied Creature. Okay. Goblin Sniper, of course. That's annoying. The end of the round. Damage. Damage. Oh, we've added 5 threat. Which means we lose the quest by 2. But as crazy as it might seem, we're just about under control here. Pipe away that Light of Valinor for Woodman's Clearing. And Barivor draws 2 more cards. There's an Athelas. We'll drop a Dunedain Lookout and an Athelas on Idrin. And that will be it. Asfloth will put 2 more progress right there. Actually, you know what? We'll save the resources and not play out the Lookout. Instead, play out a Woodman's Clearing on, I don't know, those Lonely Lands. Oh, Thrindir should be at 3 willpower. We cleared Gather Information. My bad. Over here, we'll pull out Ranger Provisions. And we'll play them on that same Lonely Lands there. Request for 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, placing progress there. 17, placing progress there. There. Putting it back on top of the deck. There. Clearing it. There. There. Clearing it. Revealing a Wolf Rider engaged with the first player. Just put it into play engaged. We don't reveal it, therefore it doesn't surge. Threat in staging. Oh, and that was a goblin. Player engaged an enemy. So the stray goblin is now engaged over here. That's fine. There is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threat in the staging area. The first reveal is the banks. Second reveal is another wooded riverbank. There's 11 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17. We make 6 progress. Clearing these Lonely Lands, putting 2 progress on double back. Readying Idrin. Exhausting her to discard the Athelas. To discard Weighed Down from Amarthiel. We will travel to the banks of the Anduin. During the travel phase, we will play south away to actually travel to the Lonely Lands. Just like that. Reducing both players' threat by 2. And deck 1 will optionally engage that Goblin Sniper. Now we will deal out shadow cards, like so. Amarthiel will defend the Stray Goblin. Gets 2 more shadow cards. Adding another Stray Goblin to the staging area. And getting +2 attack. That's fine. Ready, discarding the shadow card under the Wolf Rider, and blocking that one with the Guardian of Arnor. And over here, Amarthiel will block. Oh, well, we were one threat off from the Goblin Sniper, too. So we'll pull a progress off there, and on that one of those rounds that we, the extra threat on Goblin Sniper is counterbalanced by the extra willpower that Thurindir was supposed to have. But you know what, I'll raise my threat by 1 just in case it didn't balance out quite right. So Amarthiel will block the Goblin Sniper for 3, defending for 4 against 3. Amarthiel is not damaged, so it's just +1 attack, and we live through it just fine. Glorfindel will kill the Wolf Rider. Discard the shadow cards. And ready everybody up. We get our nets, we get our Pathfinder. We'll pipe away those, no we won't, we'll leave the quickies up. We'll pipe away the Pathfinder. The willpower isn't quite so important. Second Ravanian Outrider, not bad. Over here we will play Keep Watch and Dunedain Warning. And Zoster of Valandil to play now. I don't know. We'll exhaust Bearvor to draw 2 cards over here. And play Deep Knowledge, drawing 2 cards, raising our threat by 2. Draw 2 cards, raise threat by 2. That's annoying. Well, then we'll play out this Ranger of Cardolan, I think. Now we'll spend 3 and we'll get out of Vigilant Dunedain. Nope, still at 4 defense. Arwen, however, will now be targeting the Vigilant Dunedain. And we will toss an Entangling Nets up and put a Dark Knowledge onto Amarthiel. And now, Quest with Halbrand and Thurindir, that's 5. Oh, and Master of the Forge will grab us another Entangling Nets. So, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Putting a progress on Scions of the Anduin. 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is actually what I needed. 17 against triggering Northern Tracker. 1, 2, 3. Putting the top card of the Evil Creatures deck engaged with the first player. Sending Latin Fields to the victory display. And that Stray Goblin engages. Just like that. So 17 against 1. We will quest against Keep Watch. First reveal, Stray Goblin. Second reveal, Banks of the Anduin. We've added 2. We make 14 progress, which is 3 there, and 11 on Keep Watch. Clearing Lonely Lands, Woodman's Clearing, Ranger Provisions. Drop our threat by 3, and add a resource to each hero's resource pool. Traveling to Banks of the Anduin with progress on it. Keep Watch is in the victory display. All of our enemies have -1 attack. exhaust our knowledge to take a look at the goblin snipers. Exhaust Marthiel to block the goblin sniper, readying to discard the Warg's shadow card. We're up to 4 with the Guardian of Arnor. Then we'll block this stray goblin with a Marthiel, raising our threat by 3 apparently. Blocking the Wargs with the Guardian of Arnor and Vigilant Dunedain, who's up to 3 defense, will block the... Oh, I think the... Let me double check. Did I miss something? Oh, Stray Goblin would have surged into Banks of the Anduin, and the second card of staging. So, the Wargs would be in the nets, and the second card of staging would have been a Lonely Lands. That's important to note. Apologies for missing that. The Vigilant Dunedain will block the Stray Goblin. And the current quest is Stage 1B, because side quests are only the current quest through the end of the quest phase. And that's all we've got. So we will leave things the way they are. And ready everybody up. We will pipe away this other Pathfinder to draw another Madam. Play 2 Madams and a Woodman's Clearing on these Lonely Lands. Play out Dunedain Lookout. Play out another Rovanian Outrider. Save a resource for a Test of Will. And Bear of War to draw 2 cards on this side. Over here, a little bit of organizing. Let's exhaust Air of Valandil. Oh, Marthiel gets an extra resource now. We'll put in Elda here for a single resource. And then we'll grab another copy of Ranger Provisions. And put it up onto this Lonely Lands. And then we will toss another Entangling Nets up there. So questing 2 Thurindir's up to 4 willpower, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, putting both progress on these Lonely Lands. 21 with the tracker. First reveal is a pack of Wargs, which will get trapped. The second reveal, Frenzied Creature, which, yeah, no, I kind of feel like canceling. Well, maybe. You know what? No. We'll keep this. I want to save that for Lost in the Wilderness, or whatever it is. Another Goblin Sniper? Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. Now when it comes time for alright, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 against 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. We're making 10 progress, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we clear double back, putting Banks of the Anduin on the top. During the travel phase, we will play South Away, putting Lonely Lands there, and all 5 of those. Oh, no, all 4 of those. So each deck drops their threat by a total of 9. 5 for the side quest, and 4 for South Away. And then deck 2 will optionally engage the Pack of Wargs, which automatically pulls down the Stray Goblin. Using Halbrad's ability, we'll make a second optional engagement of this Goblin Sniper. Alright. So how are we here? We're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is excellent. And now let's deal out our shadow cards. Actually, since Keep Watch is in the victory display, let's note just how much attack each of these enemies have. So these wargs are actually attacking for 0 after the nets. This pack of wargs is attacking for 1. Alright, we will exhaust Dark Knowledge to take a look at the pack of wargs. A damage to the defending character, that's not fun. So, the Vigilant Dunedain will block the Stray Goblin over here. And then it will block the wargs attacking for 0. Very good. The wargs are not sent back to the staging area. Then it'll defend both of these Stray Goblins. There is no progress on the active quest, and +1 attack brings it to 2, which still does nothing against that 3 defense. A Marthiel will block one of the Goblin Snipers. It's attacking now for 4 against his 4, that's fine. We're ready, discarding the card from the pack of wargs, which the Vigilant Dunedain will then defend without any danger, and then a Marthiel will block the last Goblin Sniper. And there we go. So we're going to have to kill for the evil creatures, wargs, and a couple of Goblin Snipers at the moment. But not yet. Now we'll ready everybody up. And immediately use Asphaloth to clear the active location. The first player draws 6 cards, adds a resource to each of its hero's resource pools, and drops its threat by 3. And over here, we got another Dunedain Lookout, and let's draw 2 cards. Another Test of Will, and a West Road Traveler. And put that extraneous Arwen on the bottom to draw Sulian. It's always nice. We'll do Eller of Valandil to get in a free ranger of Cardolan, and then we will drop out a Sarnford Sentry to draw 1, 2, 3, 6 more cards. We will play an Armored Destrier, a second Dark Knowledge. So now we have 2 Armored Destriers and 2 Dark Knowledges. And we will play another Guardian of Arnor. So then we have Feints at need, some Secret Vigils, more Ranger Provisions, and some more allies, which will come in slowly over the course of the next few turns. Thrindir's up to 5, and let's quest on this evil creature, or this traveling north. Alright, questing 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold back there. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Uh, 16. 16 against 1. First reveal. There is no active location, so that's just a Surging Treachery. There's Gladden Fields, and the second reveal is another Banks. We've traveled to the banks that have a location on it. Okay, sorry, that's 5. So we make 11 progress. Placing a resource, removing the resource, and revealing a Hill Troll from the Evil Creatures deck. Which we will optionally engage. Just like that. Actually, if we optionally engage it over here, we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can kill the Hill Troll for sure over there. So let's do our shadow cards. Using Dark Knowledge to peek at the wargs and the pack of wargs. That's not a good one. Okay, the Vigilant Dunedain will block the pack of wargs. No shadow effect means it makes it an additional attack, which without a shadow card, so the Dunedain will block it again. Amarthiel will block a Goblin Sniper. Ooh, out comes the Wolf Rider. Makes an immediate attack with a shadow card. Will block with a Vigilant Dunedain. And we will cancel that with a Hasty Stroke. Amarthiel readies, discarding the shadow card from the wargs, which are then defended by the Vigilant Dunedain. He'll block again this Goblin. Deal a damage to the defending character. Ready him up, discarding a card from this Stray Goblin, blocked by the Vigilant Dunedain, who will block the other Stray Goblin, who's now attacking for 3, which is fine. Vigilant Dunedain will block the Stray Goblin on the other side of the board, and a Guardian of Arnor will block the Hill Troll, who removes a progress. So, the enemies from the Evil Creatures deck are this Goblin Sniper. Amarthiel will kill it. Oh, Thurindir was questing. I don't know why he was ready. This Goblin Sniper, 1 defense, 2 hit points. The Vigilant Dunedain can kill it. These Wargs, which Eldahir and the Ranger of Cardolan can kill. And this Hill Troll. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, sending it to the victory display. At the end of the round, the Wolf Rider goes back on top of the encounter deck, which means we immediately advance the quest. Add Woodman's Village to the staging area. Reveal an additional encounter card, which surges, and ready everybody up. No more than 1 progress can be placed on each location in the staging area each round. That's fine. And after we travel, we have to add the top card of the Evil Creatures deck to the staging area. That's fine. Over here, let's get out 2 more Dunedain Lookouts because we can. Therefore, we'll draw more cards. And let's put an Athelas onto Idrian just in case. We're down to 4 defense on our Guardians of Arnor, which is just fine, I suppose. And let's play Deep Knowledge to draw 2 cards. Like this. We'll play a Dunedain Pipe. We'll play that onto Barivore, because we've almost drawn our whole deck, we don't need it. We'll put Cillian on the bottom to draw another Westward Traveler, that's fine. Master of the Forge will pull out nothing. Exhaust Air of Valandil, and we will put in for free 1 of our Dunedain Watchers. And we will pay 2 resources to put an Armored Destrier onto Halbrad, as well as a Dunedain Warning. So he's now 3 defense. I will also play a Secret Vigil onto that pack of wargs. And now there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 threat in the staging area. We'll quest with the Northern Tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23. 23 threat against, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. First reveal, weighed down, which will attach to Amarthiel. That's fine. Second reveal, Masking at Night, which will reveal Dangerous Crossing. Each player assigns X damage among characters, where X is the threat of the active location. Well, that'll be a damage to Amarthiel and a damage to Idrian. And it gains Surge. And reveal number 2 is another one of those. We'll put it on Thrindir and Idrian. And it gains Surge as well. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we make 8 progress, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll obviously engage. Now we'll travel to the Woodman Village. Oh, and we got progress like so. The Halbrad deck will engage both Misty Mountain Goblins, and then we'll put the Wolf Rider over here. Idrian readied when we explored a location. She'll exhaust to discard an Athelas, healing Amarthiel, and discarding Weighed Down. We will exhaust Dark Knowledge to look at that one, which is fine, and that one, which is fine. Vigilant Dunedain will block the Pack of Wargs, and then it'll block the Stray Goblin. It'll block this other Stray Goblin. Oh, I should be doing over here first. It will block the Stray Goblin here, who's attacking for 0. And we will cancel a threat, or cancel the point of damage. We'll also block the Wolf Rider, who will return to the staging area. Then Halbrad will block these Misty Mountain Goblins, ready, discarding the shadow card from these Misty Mountain Goblins and block them, removing 2 progress from the quest. Nothing else to do but to ready everybody up. Barivore will draw 2 cards. There's a Rendell and another Quick Ears. And we will pipe away both Quick Ears. To draw 2 cards. A Light of Valinor and another Light of Valinor. Alright, I think we've gotten to the end of our useful cards in that deck. Over here, we'll put another Dunedain Watcher in for free. And drop out no, we'll leave that Secret Vigil in play. We'll drop out. No, I really can't see anything else to do. So we'll just quest 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Against 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First reveal is a wooded riverbank, and a second reveal is the Hills of Wilderland, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it is 12. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We are only winning by 2. However, we can use this action to reduce its threat by 1. On the first player, we'll exhaust a Master of the Forge, and we'll exhaust a Ranger of Cardolan. And you know what, we'll exhaust Elda here as well. Reducing the threat by 3, it's now only 19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 9. Meaning we make 5 progress, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal the top card of the Evil Creatures deck. Flip that to Halden. Who's now guarded by these wargs. Let's travel to the Hills of Wilderland. And you know what? I'm going to exhaust these 2 Wardens of Arnor too during the quest phase, just to get 2 more progress onto that. We'll optionally engage the wargs. And optionally engage the Wolf Rider like so. Oh, and we're out of shadow cards. In which case, the Vigilant Dunedain defends everything. Everything. Taking no damage. And Amarthiel and Halbrad together will strike back, killing the wargs and taking control of Haldan. We lost 2 progress to the Misty Mountain Goblins, but there's still 5 progress. Oh, we missed that. Add the top card of the Evil Creatures deck to the staging area when we travel. So there was a Hill Troll too. So the Hill Troll we will faint like that. Just in order to keep things consistent. So we advance the quest. When revealed, we add the Old Ford, and then we add the Evil Creature, the top card of the Evil Creatures deck. And then we have to make 5 progress and then clear the Old Ford. All right. So there's currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in the staging. We're going to have to quest for a heck of a lot there. Alright, let's ready everybody up. Oh, life goes on. You know, I've just had the thought. I just realized that I don't know if the evil creatures are supposed to go in the discard pile with the rest of the encounter cards. So I'm going to look that up real quick. Because if they are, now would be a good time to put them in a separate discard pile. Alright, so it turns out you are supposed to be discarding them to a separate evil creatures deck, even if they have victory points. So we'll pull the Hill Troll back out of the victory display. And we will pull out the wargs and the goblin snipers as well. And since the evil creatures deck is now currently empty, we're supposed to shuffle it together like that. And now we can go forward. We currently do not have the restriction of only being able to place one progress on a location in the staging area each round. The old fort is, however, immune to player card effects. So we will now would actually be a really good time to have those Wardens of Annuminos that I cut a while back. We will exhaust the Air of Valandil to put in a Sarnford Sentry for free. Not that we need it, but the willpower is useful. And we'll just draw the rest of our deck. And then we will pay 3 for another Dunedain Watcher. And 2 for an Andrath Guardsman, who will prevent the Hill Troll from attacking. And our Guardians of Arnor are now at 7 defense, just in case anybody wanted to know. Over here, we will play 2 copies of the West Road Traveler. We won't bother triggering the response, it's not necessary. We'll play a Woodman's Clearing there, and that Guarded Ceaselessly is not going to be particularly useful at the moment. We'll play... we won't play the Pathfinder, the deck's currently empty, so it wouldn't do us any good. We'll save our resources for a Test of Will. And we will pipe away both of these extra copies of Light of Valinor to the bottom of the deck, drawing 2 cards. That's supposed to be on the bottom of the deck. So we draw 2 cards. Sulian's in there somewhere. I piped her away for something, and I could get her back. Anyways, it's time to quest very hard. 2 for Haldan, 2 for Halbrand, neither of whom exhaust a quest. Plus 5 for Thurinder, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 28, 30, 33, 34, clearing 1, 2, 3. Oh no, not yet. So that is 34. We'll hold it back actually. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Using the Ravanian Outriders to put that there. So we're questing for 41, and I will record that before I forget. 42 with the Northern Tracker, and now I will trigger his response, clearing Wooded Riverbank, and the Gladden Fields, and the Banks of the Anduin, and the Lonely Lands. 1. And we will put that Hill Troll into play engaged over here, and Gladden Fields to the Victory display, and Banks of the Anduin to the top of the encounter deck, which would have been, the discard pile would have been shuffled in as soon as the quest phase started. So we're questing for 42 against 8. And the first reveal is a Banks of the Anduin, and the second is a Lost in the Wild, which we will cancel, because there are still some useful cards in there that I don't want to lose. We've added 1, and so we are making 33 progress. Now let's get an accurate count for Hills of Wilderland now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Haldan's over here now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're making 33 progress, which is 15 on the Hills of Wilderland and 18 on the Passage of the Ford. And deck 2 lowers our threat by 3. Oh, actually, and at the start of the round we were supposed to put the top card of the Evil Creatures deck. Actually, that means the Hill Troll would have gone to the staging area. The first player would have gotten a Goblin Sniper engaged with it. Then we will... Ooh. Travel to the Old Ford. And each enemy in the staging area makes an immediate attack against the first player, which we will block with our 2 Guardians of Arnor, raising our threat by 1 for the Marsh Adder's attack. Oof. And we're out of Hasty Strokes, so we raise our threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we had to remove 5 progress to travel to the Old Ford. And as soon as we clear the Old Ford, we win. And it's attacking for 6. That's fine. The Hill Troll is attacking for 6, and that's fine. We'll optionally engage both the Marsh Adder and the Hill Troll. We will feint the Hill Troll. So one Hill Troll is being blocked by Nandrath Guardsman, the other one has been feinted. And There we go. The old fort currently has too many quest points to count. Adrian readied, by the way. There we go. We'll take a look at these two Misty Mountain Goblins. That's fine. The Vigilant Dunedain will block these wargs. Moving in progress. Oh, starting over here actually. We'll block the Stray Goblin. We'll block the Goblin Sniper, who's now a frenzied creature. We'll block the Wolf Rider. We'll block the Pack of Wargs. We'll block the Stray Goblin here. Discarding a Dunedain Watcher to cancel the damage. We'll block a second Stray Goblin there. We'll block both of these Misty Mountain Goblins, who are only at 1 attack, because Keep Watch is in the victory display. And will, in fact, even block the Marsh Adder, who's now attacking for 6, and will discard a second Dunedain Watcher to cancel that one. We'll have to raise our threat by 1. Now, over here, Glorfindel can kill this Goblin Sniper. We'll go to an evil creature's discard pile. Idrian can kill the Wolf Rider, who will do the same. And Haldan can kill the Stray Goblin. Over here, Amarthiel and the Vigilant Dunedain together can kill this Pack of Wargs, reducing both players' threat by 4. Actually, let me check that. Nope, Pack of Wargs can in fact have attachments. So, reduce each player's threat by 4. And then Halbrad and Eldahir together will kill a Misty Mountain Goblin. We'll ready everybody up. There's Cillian. We currently have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 quest points on the old fort. Erevalandil will drop in another Vigilant Dunedain for free. And I will spend my 4 resources on Andrath Guardsman to cancel the attack of 2 Hill Trolls. So, questing for 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We've seen 2 progress there. 31, 32, 33. Clearing it, placing it on the top of the encounter deck. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42. Against an empty staging area, the first card of which is the Banks of the Anduin. Second card is Doomed 1, and I will cancel it with a Test of Will. So we make 42 progress on the old ford, clearing it and winning the game. Well, that was a fun game. We lost the first 2 times, but I'm going to chalk that one up to unfamiliarity with the quest. The second time, there was an obvious thing that we did wrong, and stupidly, and that was to play those Dunedain Pathfinders right at the beginning when the Hills of Wilderland was already out. And the first game, it was a shadow effect that we could have blocked, but prioritized other things with our resources. So, all things considered, I'm feeling very happy about where these decks are, and I'm not seeing anywhere that they really need to be changed. This last round of tweaks and adjustments, I think, has brought them right exactly where they need to be. So we're now finished with the deck testing for the Scions of Arnor Fellowship. Tune in next time for further deck testing of the Friendship of Saruman Fellowship. Until then, happy questing and goodbye.